Hello everyone, please welcome Kayden, Carter, and Katana Chance, the Twinkle Twins, aka Life of the Party. Now, I found these, very happy to find these. First off, I found them one week after another at a local Walmart. First I found Katana Chance, they had two of her, and then I found Kayden Carter, and at Target actually, and they only had one of her. She was just sitting there on the shelf. She's from like the John Cena "You Can't See Me" wave with the invisible figure. They didn't have him, but I picked up these two and very happy to have them. I love tag teams. I love uniforms that kind of match for tag teams. They're on the same side. First off, let's take a quick look at Katana here. She came out pretty well. These are by Mattel, by the way. 1/12 scale. But yeah, these are basics, just your basic wrestlers. I'm digging the basics. They're just like $12-13 after tax. You find them in store. They're pretty easy to find. I mean, unless you live in a city, I'm sure. But go through her articulation real fast. Actually, go through the back of her. Yeah, cool gear, like her uniform. Left and right, a little bit up and down, nothing serious. She does get a lot more left and right, not too much tilt. Very basic. I think they call these main events now. But yeah, just single joints. I mean, again, I used to play with wrestlers back in the day, and they were they have just like 5 points of articulation. So I'm pretty good with this. No ab crunch, but she does spin. I mean, that is a bit ugly. Maybe eventually they'll switch to like the ball joint, at least down here, you know what I mean, and just give her like I think that's probably their next upgrade, because they upgraded the legs. Well, the ladies have always been kind of like this. I think I got a few of the older ones and they're pretty much like this. They're not like the males, but the leg kicks out pretty well. They are on ball joints, simple, but they do the trick. Single jointed knees and the knee pads do get in the way. And you do got to be careful. You don't want to break them. So if you move the knee pads, you'll get a little bit more, but not too much, and some boot swivel. But I mean, enough for a $13 1/12 scale figure. And if anything, they make good background figures. Throw like a hoodie on them or something, a GPS lot hoodie. And we got Kayden Carter here, who I think is really done really well. I mean, she's got a lot more tattoos and a lot going on. I love what they did with her hair. Check that out. That is awesome. That is awesome. I dig the fade. That you can't tell even in the box. She's just like this, and then brought her out. I was like, oh, actually, that's really cool. And again, for a $13 figure, that's a lot of paint apps, all the tattooing and stuff like that. So I mean, there's no really difference in price. So I just really don't buy some of the excuses some of these companies give us when you got Mattel over here, who are giving us $12 figures with really great paint apps. I mean, that is excellent. Even if you don't know who these people are, I mean, you can't deny that's not like a 2024 level realistic head sculpt. Like, that's excellent. That is super excellent. I mean, her headband looks great. Everything about her looks great. I'm super impressed with this figure. Again, just a slow go through it. Tattoos are awesome. They did a really good job. When they move well, they don't really look too bad when, you move them. And you can kind of tell, but I mean, when you're doing that, you can't really be like, oh, it's off. You know what I mean? So they do a really good job. And again, it's going to be the same articulation. She gets a little bit better despite her hair. Nothing really to this side because of all this, but you kind of move it. Up, down, not too much. And the up is going to be, not at all. Pretty much tilt. No tilt. The slightest, but not anything. And I'm kind of moving her arms around there. I mean, they could do T-poses and beyond. I mean, kind of do a little bit of different articulation this time, right? Because you just kind of saw a similar thing. I mean, she could turn around like Spaceballs. If you never saw that movie, do yourself a favor and see it. It's a parody of Star Wars. It's a classic. Leg kicks out. Oh, wow. They got tattoos all the way under there. Up on her upper thigh there. Wow. Impressive. Knee bends, again, not too much. I mean, leg kicks out well, and then the bend, not too much. Sorry if you hear some fireworks in the background. It is July 4th weekend. Happy birthday, America. What better way to celebrate with some good old-fashioned WWE figures. Actually, they're like worldwide now. I mean, they'll go to a different country on a Monday like they would any state in the U.S. So, really cool. I like the boots. But yeah, swivel. Anyways, taking these figures to win. But yeah, they're great. I mean, they can do, what's it? The keg stand. I love the special move names of these. So, can she hold her? No assistance? Heck yeah, no assistance. Really cool. Really cool. All right, let's do some quick comparisons and size comparisons, and we'll get going here. All right, first off, let's bring let's just something out of scale. She's on a stand though. A G.I. Joe Hasbro Scarlet there, which they scale perfectly with. Yeah, let's get in some WWE. Let's get in Bailey, elite level. Bailey looks, oh man, they look great. Let's get in basic Tiffy, who again is another like $13 figure. I mean, this one's $23, comes with cloth goods. I mean, same articulation, a little bit more up here, and obviously the double jointed, and she moves a lot better. You can check this review out as well. But yeah, I mean, double the price, you get double the stuff. I mean, they don't come with anything, which is fine. I mean, they come with what they need. All right, let's get in a couple of the male figures real fast. Let's get in Ludwig Kaiser, the Kaiser, who's off screen. Geez, I didn't think they were that short. So yeah, that's a pretty good scaling, I think, right there. It's like and so Tiffy and Jaden are about the same height, and obviously Katana's on the short side in real life, so they scaled them pretty well. Yeah, I mean, perfect. I mean, maybe a little bit off here and there, but that's like really close enough. All right, one more real quick. Let's get in another male elite. I don't have any ultimates handy because, I mean, what's really the point? At this point, they're just gonna measure up. There's the Undertaker. Kaiser out of there. And yeah, I mean, he's an extra tall dude. Jeez, it looks like the Jeepers Creepers thing compared to them. Man, just towering shadow of darkness. But anyways, really love this figures. Really love that Mattel gives us, cheaper alternatives without them being out of scale or out of whack or like too much missing on them. They're really, really cool. I love tag teams. Keep them coming. I want to get all the women tags, the modern day ones. Comic-Con's around the corner. Hopefully we see some good stuff. And until next time.